Mother 38 is arrested in front of her children and locked in a cell for 7 hours after calling a transgender woman a man on Twitter. Oh God, where does the world go to? God. Hello, I am Cedric. I am the host of Talking and Drawing Shit. And in my first video, I am going to cover transgenderism and someone who got arrested because they misgendered someone, which I'm going to say many times in this video is insane. But before I talk any further about the woman who got arrested, Miss Scottow, I want to give you my 2 cents on transgenderism. 1. There are only 2 genders, male and female. 2. If you have gone through the operation to become a different gender, I am willing to call you the gender that you have transitioned in. 3. As long as you don't parade around that you were once of the opposite sex, I am fine with your new gender. 4. Transitioning into a new gender is okay in my opinion if you are over 18 years old, but I am willing to debate 16 years olds. And if parents allow their children to take hormone blockers at an age before 18, especially under 10, their children should be taken away from them because I think that's child abuse. Back to topic. Miss Scottow was arrested in front of her 10-year-old autistic girl and a 20-month-old breastfed son because of misgendering someone on Twitter, which is ridiculous, stupid reason to get arrested. Just imagine you say something that would offend someone and a few hours or a day later you get arrested because of that. That's insane. She was put 7 hours in a cell without any sanitary products, and after looking up what those are, yeah, you learn something new every day. There her photo, DNA and fingerprints were taken, which should happen to criminal scum, which Miss Scottow definitely isn't. Except in the UK, I guess, but I think the person who allowed that bill into law should get hanged and quartered for his stupidity. I say that jokingly because I know there are people online who don't understand that. Her telephone and laptop were also confiscated and haven't yet been returned. This hampered her studies in forensic psychology. A study into that, or any study that isn't gender or race related, is a much better use of time than getting someone arrested for the not crime of misgendering them. The person who got Miss Scottow arrested was transgender woman Stephanie Hayden, who I will call by his birth name, Anthony Halliday, for the rest of the video, because people who are so petty that they get a mother of 2 arrested because they misgendered them don't deserve the respect to be called by their new gender. This isn't the first time Mr. Halliday did something like this. He has done it to many people before who don't believe in transgenderism. He has threatened many people before with civil and criminal lawsuits, which I hope never came to fruition, because the courts have many better things to do with their time than listen to a butthurt transgender lawyer, and even tried to get those disbelievers fired, which is horrible. People should never get fired because of an outrage of a loud, insane minority. I hope the police is soon going to stop using time and manpower for these kinds of not crimes, and some politicians finally shall see the light and get the law that got Mr. Scottow arrested out of the law books. Now that I have done the talking shit part of my name, you are probably curious about the drawing shit part of my name, because I'm not only a guy who does mediocre research at a topic and plays a video of myself talking about that subject online, but I'm also a mediocre artist who makes mediocre speed drawings of the topics that I talk about that week. The first one I'm going to put online shortly after I've put this talking video online. And I hope to do this every week from now on. So I hope you like this video, and please like and subscribe and push that bell icon for notifications and share this video on social media. Until next week.